Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. I hope that you guys are doing well. This is going to be your reading for February. The month of February, we have entered Aquarius season. So there is a lot of energy that is very intense. And it's because we're getting closer and closer to our goals, closer and closer to the end of our transformation. And usually when we get closer to a certain goal or set of goals, you get a little bit of a tug or a you get a pushback, right? So things may seem a little bit daunting or seem like nothing's working, everything's at a standstill, but it's because the universe, again, is still working behind the scenes to make sure that everything is exactly or the way it's supposed to be or better. And it's all for your highest good, right? So Pisces, in the month of February, it seems that there is a need to be focused, very focused, using your mind, making sure that you're making very, very clear decisions. There may be those of you who are dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Some of you all may have this in your chart. We have the Queen of Swords here. Okay, so this energy, you could be dealing with a Queen of Swords, someone who is very logical, someone who thinks before they do things. But I feel that this is your energy, Pisces, for the month of February. There is a need to not be so quick to wear your heart on your sleeves. Okay, there are people that may surround some of you that need to go. Okay, this is energy of, it's not a cold type of energy, but it's taking a step back and looking at the big picture and realizing, okay, what are some things that I need that I can keep? What are some things that I don't need? Okay, there is a need to declutter. There may be a bit of a clutter in your lives. There may be some clutter in, physically. Maybe you need to get rid of some things, right? Some of you all may be a leader where you guys have your own business, where you're in charge of a business or of a group of people, okay? Or you're looking to be in charge of your own business in the future. There is a need to embody the Queen of Swords mentality. And this is for male or female, okay? This is all about, there are those of you who have been through a lot. You've been through a lot, emotional. There's been a lot of emotional turmoil for a lot of you. And there's just something here, Pisces, in regards to possibly a contractual agreement that you've made in February. Be very, very wise. Be careful in February. Okay? Trust that things are going to unfold the way they should unfold. Like I was telling Aquarius, you have to let things unfold naturally. Don't jump the gun. Don't jump to conclusions. Just step back and look at the big picture, Pisces. There could be, there may be, I just get the sense that there may be an energy, there may be certain energies around you that are a bit draining. Some of you guys may have gotten to this point where you feel a little bit distant, but there is a need as you go within and you kind of distance yourself from this person or from a group of people or just from people in general. Embody the Queen of Swords mindset. There are those of you who are very, very smart, and you need to give yourselves credit for that. Okay? February is probably going to test you with your mind and with your brilliance. Okay? And for others of you, you are dealing with a Queen of Swords energy. I don't really feel a negative energy from this person necessarily. Okay? Now we have the Page of Wands here. This is Leo energy. Some of you guys may have a child, a fire sign child, or you guys, it doesn't matter the sign. This is a baby, or a little baby. And you may have, for those of you, if this is a child, I don't know, maybe you guys just feel there's something in regards to your past that's connected to your emotions, and you may not really show much emotion to your child. And that's not really much of a Pisces thing. Or maybe you're more emotionally driven, and you may need to kind of show your child some wisdom and understanding here. But that's just for a very, very small portion of you. For others of you, there is a new discovery here. Again, that contract, or there's someone that you're going to end up working with in the future, Pisces, or you're manifesting some type of contractual agreement with someone. This can be a marriage, this can be someone with a child, this can be in regards to your career, travel possibly here as well. I feel if this is if there are those of you who are focused on your career and your money and your finances, you have to focus on that. You have to keep your eye on the prize, because I feel like there is some type of distracting type of distraction here, that it could be another person who's being distracting, maybe a little bit immature. But I just feel whatever this distraction may be, Pisces, please use your intuition. Please use your mind. Be sharp. It's interesting, your reading doesn't really show me much about emotions here. It's just very strong mental energy. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. So I don't really get like you have to hermit or be by yourself necessarily. I get that you need to step back to shed some light on something in regards to people that you trust, okay, or people that you shouldn't trust. But keep your eye on the prize, Pisces. Do not allow any fear or any doubt that someone may bring into your life to cause you to be distracted. Okay, keep your mind focused. Okay, because we have the King of Swords here. This could be a manager. It could be someone who may be a little bit cold-hearted, or maybe not cold-hearted, but they may not have, again, not really much emotional energy. They don't show a lot of emotion here. So you could be dealing with a boss, you could be dealing with a manager. There could be those of you who work at a job, and you're very emotional when it comes, your emotions are connected to it, but the people that surround you don't really recognize how you feel necessarily. And maybe you're learning in February, there's a need to learn to not wear your heart on your sleeves. If someone at your job criticizes you, or if people criticize you gives you constructive criticism, okay? It could be, malicious or petty criticism, but there is a need, Pisces, to not allow your emotions to get the best of you, okay? There is a need to just stand tall and step back and realize, okay, how can I figure this out? What is it that I'm doing wrong? What are some things that I need to incorporate in my daily tasks or on a day-to-day for me to fix this? And I feel that in February there may be travel for some of you all. Okay? There are those of you who may not have really, you may have lost touch with a certain part of yourself, and travel is going to be huge for you in February. So we have the Three of Wands here. Okay, so this is about waiting for your ships to come in. This is about also, it can also represent meeting new people at in a faraway country or in another state or another city, doing things that are bringing you happiness and abundance on a spiritual level. Okay, because you see how these are hearts. I love these cards. But there's a sense of needing togetherness with people, and I feel that it's possible that for others of you there in February, there is a strong need to be surrounded not just by anyone, by people who actually are protecting your heart, who are there to love you and cherish you. Because I feel there may be some of you guys who have kind of, you may have lost that part of yourself a little bit, and there's a need to be around people that you're familiar with, people that you haven't seen in a long time, who are going to reawaken that part of yourself. Okay, there could be those of you who have air in your chart, and there is, you've been exercising that air energy, or you've been exercising that professionalism, or you've been exercising a part of yourself that's not so emotional, but, maybe diplomatic. But again, that professionalism, I get professionalism, could be again with a job, and there is a need to get in touch with that passion. Okay. And then we have the Devil card. So there may be some type of contractual agreement that you're bound to. It could be a job, okay? And you may feel like you can't get out of it. There also seems to be, Pisces, that there is a situation that you're in or have been in for a time that you just feel you can't get out of. This is just your lot in life, and that's it. And in February, that will be tested, okay? You have to be strong. You have to stand firm, okay? Because what I see is you have the Hermit, and there's like a fire lit, right? That's a lantern. You have this little fire on top of this devil's head. And then you have this fire. Here's your Oracle card, and you have the Elephant. So there is this fire energy here, okay? There is something that needs to be lit, Pisces, once again in your life. There is a trust that needs to be ignited again. There is a passion that needs to come back. And I feel once you step, because the Hermit card is not just about being by yourself or going into that dark space in your spirit. It also, to me, when I see the Hermit, it's like stepping back from everything and everyone, looking at the big picture and shedding light on certain things. So with this card coming out for the Elephant, this is all about learning to trust again. This is strong wisdom. This is knowing exactly where you want to be, knowing exactly where you're going, knowing exactly what decisions you need to make. Okay? Not allowing yourself to be spread out and scattered in multiple directions. Okay? It's being able to stay focused and give your all in a certain situation. I feel like there are those of you who are leaders and you delegate, right? Or you choose who is to stay or go. You choose who is to work on one project and work on another. There could be those of you who are working on a team, okay? And you're learning that professional behavior in February. There are those of you who have worked on a team in a long time, and someone may have burned you. And you're in this time in February, when February gets here, you're going to really understand, okay, I am not letting that happen to me again. I am not allowing anybody of that energy influence me again. Right? And then you have Influence as your oracle card. So you see all these moons. It's like a moon phase. Something connected to the moon. It's going to take time. Maybe the next full moon that comes around in February is when you're going to see all of this unfold, Pisces. This influence card, it represents challenging everything. Contracts, small print, a promise someone may keep to you. Question everything. Challenge it. Be sure that what you believe is actually something you should be believing in. You know, that it actually holds ground. Be aware of everything here, Pisces. For others of you who are dealing with someone who is being dishonest, I don't see here that you should pounce on it. I feel that you need to step back, shed light on it before you address it, make a mental note of it. And because this is toxic in nature for those of you who are dealing with someone who is toxic. Okay? Make a mental note of it. Don't let it fool you, okay? Whoever this individual or situation is. Okay? So some of you guys may travel someplace new, and you may end up running into someone who doesn't really have your best interest at heart. They only have their best interest. Okay? Get back, bring yourself back. Come back to self. Okay? Just kind of reel everything in. Don't allow yourself to be scattered. Again, just know yourself, Pisces. Know who you are. Know what you want. Because when you know what you want and you see the big picture and you know what you're supposed to get rid of, you know what's no longer serving you, there's nobody that can come up to you and try to, pull the wool over your eyes, and try to distract you. Okay? Because there are some distractions, but looking at this Queen of Swords, okay, and this Page of Wands here, this is all about forward. This is about getting things done. This is about moving forward. No distractions. No emotional distractions whatsoever. The King of Swords is the same way. And I feel for others of you, the Queen and the King of Swords coming out here is that deep thought. But not allowing your thoughts to consume you. You control your thoughts. It's that masculine and feminine energy here of needing to come to terms with your thoughts. Your thoughts is what, if you give too much energy into a certain thought or a certain thought pattern, it can manifest into something that you don't want to manifest, right? Not all the time, okay? But this is about strong energy behind those thoughts. The intentions behind those thoughts. If you set intentions and you're not sure, well, I don't know if this is really going to happen, or I don't know if this is really, if I'm really going to meet that person, or if I'm ever going to have that job. That's not a clear intention, Pisces. You have to set clear intentions. For those of you who have set intentions under the new moon, or if you guys you guys write affirmations or intentions down every moon cycle, make sure that those intentions are clear and true. Not based on what you want because of I want this person. If that person is not good for you, okay, you have to, what is it that you want for yourself? Clear intentions about who you are, about what you want for yourself, your happiness, your prosperity, and transformation, okay? So this is what the month of February is bringing you, Pisces. It's bringing you that darker energy to address within yourself. Not being afraid to go within yourself and find that wisdom and find that spark again. No, but no distractions, Pisces. That is key for you in February. You can't allow distractions, whether it be a relationship, whether it be friendship, anything, a job. Be sure that you are clear about where you want to go. Where do you want to go, Pisces? Where do you want to go? And you have to think about, when you speak to the universe, you have to understand that some things are going to take time. There are things that need to be brought to the surface of your being in order for you to rid yourself of it. With the Devil card here, like, there are certain contracts, karmic energy here, that may have become toxic in this lifetime for you, Pisces. You there's a need to cut it out. It has to be cut out. Karmic situations can be cut out. You can end a karmic cycle. It doesn't have to be a part of your life for the rest of your life. If you don't want it there, there is a psychic partner or a psychic partner. Sorry, guys. If there's a karmic partner, a karmic situation that constantly happens over and over and over again, it's because it's probably time to rid yourself of that. Okay. So be sharp. Okay, Pisces. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. The energy for this reading was very interesting, Pisces. So, good luck in February. Much love and light to all of you. And I hope to see you guys in your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.